I want to start this new series where I share different products that I found to be very helpful for adjusting to a life with twins or even multiples. Even if you don't have twins or multiples, I still believe you'll find this series very helpful because even when I was pregnant for the first time, extremely petrified, I was like, how am I going to be a mom? What products do I purchase? I found it very difficult to kind of pinpoint certain products that would be beneficial to help me transition into my motherly role. And as you can imagine, with not just one child, but now two children, I needed to find products that were bigger, had more space, a lot that would accommodate both children instead of one. So in this specific video, I am going to share with you guys the best playpen, in my opinion, that is perfect for twins or multiples. If you're interested in taking a look at this playpen, please stay tuned. I was searching online for what felt like weeks to find a playpen that was wide enough for two children to be playing at the same time. I really didn't want to get two individual playpens because I knew that it would take up a lot of space. It would be a lot of work to constantly open and closing it. It would just look kind of funny, in my opinion, in my living room where I have like my nice decor going on. I happened to stumble across this Playard, which is called the Joovy Room 2 Playard, and it's specifically designed for twins or multiples. The beautiful thing about this Playard and what initially attracted me to it was how big it is. It's actually 50% bigger than your standard Playard, so it has so much space for your children not only to just sit around and play, but they have the ability to also sleep in it. They have the ability to be mobile, so if they're starting to crawl. I also really love how easy it is to assemble and to disassemble as well. I love the mobility of it. So sometimes when I go to my mother-in-law's house, or recently I traveled back home to my hometown, which is 4 hours away, I was able to bring it with me. I was able to assemble it. I was able to literally have my kids right beside me, but I didn't have to kind of follow them around, and I knew they were in a secure place. It comes in a carry case, and it also has padding in the inside, which is very comfortable. It's not stiff like a lot of the Playards that you find out there, that if your child were to fall down in it, they would hurt their head. It's very well padded. I also love that they include a fitted sheet, so it is great again if your kids want to sleep in it. It's also very good to keep the actual padding clean. In order to open up the Playard, there are clasps on 4 sides of the Playard that you simply need to pull up in place, and then you simply open up the Playard, and it's really that simple. I then generally put the fitted sheet onto the pad itself, and then simply put the pad and put my children in, throw some toys in, have the TV going, and they are very content. I can't stress how much space is in this Playard. If you look at a regular size Playard and then you compare it to the Joovy Room 2 Playard, there is a significant difference. My girls are now at the stage where they are getting on all fours, bouncing around, and in the process of crawling. I don't know if I'm ready, but that is just a completely different story. But they are able to move around, they are able to grab their toys, and they still both have ample room inside of this Playard. I also really love that the mesh around the Playard is very stiff, but it's not stiff to the point that if your child were to fall, they would hurt themselves. Zara and Zaya, though they're able to sit up right now, sometimes they are a little bit wobbly and they tend to lean over and fall over. It offers a netting support where even if they were to fall, they're not going to injure themselves. Another great thing about the mesh is that it is see-through, so I do again have the TV running because sometimes, you know, your kids get a little tired of the toys and they're able to see directly through the mesh and look at the TV as well. In doing my research, to be honest with you guys, this has been the best Playard I could find that would accommodate both of my children at the same time. It is so mobile, it is just perfect. So if you guys have more than one child, even if you guys have children children that are not twins but are of different ages and they're very close in age, this is such a perfect play yard that allows you to let your children play around, let them use their imagination while you can be in the kitchen, you can get things done, and you can see them as well because of the mesh on the outside of the play yard. I hope that you guys found this review very helpful. If you're interested in checking out the Joovy Room 2 play yard or even their other products that they do have play yards that are suitable for one child as well. Please make sure to check the link in the description. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye. Hey Trev. Trev. Is Trevon trying to do the mannequin challenge? Trevon!